And Judiciary Committees. Welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you, Ranking Neal, for the opportunity to speak in support of my bill, the POWER Act. This bill will establish a tax credit for Americans who have been affected by natural disasters to purchase an emergency generator. As a native Houstonian, I'm too familiar with hurricanes and the devastating impact they can have on cities and families. I also know the life-saving impact that generators can have during these tragic times. Natural disasters such as tornadoes, fires, hurricanes, and blizzards are an unfortunate part of life in our country, and each state encounters its own unique type of natural disaster. California endures wildfires, as we have tragically recently witnessed. Gulf states like mine and Texas, including many more, endure hurricanes, and Northeasterners endure debilitating blizzards, as we know as well. As a real-time example, in North Carolina, Americans are still waiting in long lines in the cold for propane tanks and heaters to stay warm after their community was destroyed by Hurricane Helene just a few months ago. Access to generator can help all Americans weather the storm, no matter which storm they face. Generators help families keep the lights on, keep medication and refrigerators cold, and keep the house warm when they need it the most. Americans need help when their electricity goes out. Americans need help purchasing life-saving emergency generators. That's why my bill, the POWER Act, is necessary today. The POWER Act will give Americans in disaster-affected communities a tax credit of up to $500 to purchase an emergency generator that will be valid for only 2 years after enactment. Even better, the POWER Act allows this tax credit to be used only for generators made right here in the United States. Under the POWER Act, Americans will be safer and American companies will be stronger. One way this tax credit could be paid for is by instituting a 50% tax credit on remittances from illegal aliens. The Texas Public Policy Foundation estimates that a remittance tax could generate around $23 billion, triple what the POWER Act would cost in total. Not only is this issue important to me, my friends and neighbors in Texas, and the American people, but it's also important to President Trump. President Trump posted on Truth Social about this very issue on October 11th, 2024. Mr. Chairman, I'd like to submit a record of President Trump's October 11th, 2024 Truth Social post concerning a tax credit for generators.
So ordered.
While I'm here, I also like to strongly advocate for the 45Q tax credit that allows oil and gas companies to invest in carbon capture and sequestration. 45Q is one of the biggest tax credits the federal government provides that allows energy companies to innovate for the future. For example, for a large part to 45Q, the energy industry has reduced American carbon footprint immensely. But more importantly, they can utilize the captured carbon for what's known as enhanced oil recovery, which has resulted in the highest oil recovery efficiency of over 100 years. To put it another way, 45Q is responsible for one of the largest innovative technologies in the world, and that is hydraulic fracturing. And thank God we have that today. I'd like to thank you so much for your time. Thank you for your consideration. Thank you for your work on this issue, sir. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much, Mr. Hunt, and I want to thank you all for your testimonies. You're dismissed from the panel, and will the clerk please set up panel number 4?